Look at Zimbabwe. Mugabe gave them land. But they they follow what is South Africans what South Africans in majority doing. When there is a media briefing, when it's a trending topic, they follow it without analyzing where is it going to lead us. Zimbabwean have done the same thing. That's why they are here in South Africa complaining, talking nonsense. Now, what happened in Zimbabwe is that they took their land. Did they work their land? Because what happened is that after they taking their land, white people were disappeared, and then it went back to the original Zimbabwe. There is no currency, there is no shops, there is absolutely nothing. So it means they needed to work their own land, because that's the only thing black people knows, is to work their land and feed themselves through working the land. But Zimbabwe people didn't do that. What they did instead, after white people collapses their own system, after they took their own land, black people in Zimbabwe, white people collapsed their own systems. So what is left now is black people in Zimbabwe to zoom in and then install their own economy. Start cultivating, start feeding themselves, start planting, start having their own chicken, start having their own medicine through the land, so that they can entirely not depend to white people's system, right? They didn't do that. They ran to South Africa following white people, because what is in South Africa is white people's system. The one that you are telling us to fight it now, not fight Zimbabweans. For what? So we as black people, we're not honest. So what if Zimbabweans understand the black people in South Africa, that they have nothing, they should have collapsed this system of South Africa. They can collapse, by the way. Not to complain on medias and do everything. You can actually campaign to collapse the white man system in South Africa, but you're not doing it because you love white people. Black people in their nature, they love white people. So stop telling South Africans what to do. Yet you have a white person in each and every country in Africa. There is a white person who's running their economy. No one tells them to start dealing with those white people who are in their countries, that make them flee their countries, go to another countries and all of that. Why Zimbabwe and feel Zimbabwe? Yet they were free from white men's systems. They were free, but they didn't use that opportunity. Even if South Africa can take their land, run a slogan and campaign and take their land, still will run to other people's countries, because we're not ready for anything that has to do with black, purely black, no involvement of white men.